Meet Susan, a vibrant 68-year-old who loved her evening walks until leg cramps started stealing her joy. Last month, she woke up at 2 a.m., gripping her calf in agony, terrified she'd fall trying to stand. Sound familiar? Leg cramps don't, just hurt. They rob you of sleep, confidence, and freedom to move. But what if you could stop them naturally with foods you already have at home? Today, I'm revealing the top 3 foods that science shows can prevent leg cramps in seniors, strengthen your legs, and keep you active. These aren't fancy supplements, just simple, delicious choices Susan used to reclaim her walks. In this video, you'll get exact portions, easy recipes, and tips to banish cramps for good. No more waking up in pain or skipping outings because your legs betray you. Studies show 60% of seniors over 65 face leg cramps, but you don't have to be one of them. Want to feel stronger and move freely again? Type 1 in the comments below to join Susan's journey. I'm Dr. Will Smith, your guide at Quality Senior Living, and I've helped thousands of seniors like you live healthier, happier lives. Hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you never miss a tip to transform your health. Let's dive into the first food that changed Susan's life. But before we do, tell me, how often do leg cramps hold you back? Drop your age and biggest health worry in the comments, and I'll make a video just for you. Stay tuned, because relief starts now. Let's start with the first food that transformed Susan's nights: sweet potatoes. If leg cramps wake you up, leaving your calves knotted and your heart racing, this vibrant root vegetable could be your game changer. Why do seniors like Susan, our 68-year-old walker, face these cramps? As we age, our muscles lose elasticity, and low levels of key minerals like potassium and magnesium trigger painful spasms. A 2023 study from the Journal of Aging Research found that 70% of seniors with frequent leg cramps had potassium deficiencies. Sweet potatoes are a potassium powerhouse, packing 475 milligrams in one medium spud, 13% of your daily needs. Potassium regulates nerve signals and muscle contractions, calming overexcited muscles that cramp. But that's not all. Sweet potatoes also deliver magnesium, 33 milligrams per serving, to relax muscles, and vitamin A to reduce inflammation, easing soreness after a long day. Susan's cramps hit hardest at night, stopping her from enjoying her evening strolls. She felt trapped, worried she'd lose her independence. Then, she added sweet potatoes to her diet, and within 2 weeks, her cramps dropped from nightly to once a week. How did she do it? Let's break it down. A medium sweet potato, about the size of your fist, is perfect for seniors. Bake it at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 45 minutes until soft, or microwave it for 8 minutes for a quick fix. Slice it open, add a pat of butter or a sprinkle of cinnamon for flavor, and enjoy it as a side dish at dinner. For best results, eat 1 sweet potato 3 times a week. Pair it with a glass of water to boost hydration, as dehydration makes cramps worse. Susan loves hers with a small salad. Spinach adds extra magnesium for a double cramp-fighting punch. Why does this work so well? Potassium and magnesium in sweet potatoes stabilize the electrical signals between nerves and muscles. When these minerals are low, your muscles can misfire, causing that sudden, searing pain. A 2024 study showed seniors who increased potassium intake by 500 milligrams daily saw a 40% reduction in cramp frequency. Sweet potatoes also have a low glycemic index, making them safe for most seniors, even those with diabetes, if eaten with fiber-rich foods like broccoli. Susan, who has borderline blood sugar, found her energy steadied after adding sweet potatoes, no spikes. If you're on blood pressure meds like diuretics, which flush out potassium, this food is especially crucial. Check with your doctor if you have kidney issues, as too much potassium can be risky. Here's a pro tip: don't peel the skin. It's loaded with fiber to aid digestion. Another senior-friendly perk. For variety, try sweet potato fries, cut into wedges, toss with olive oil, and bake for 25 minutes. Susan now keeps a batch prepped in her fridge for quick meals. She even shared her recipe with her walking group, and 2 friends reported fewer cramps. Imagine that. Eating a tasty spud could mean sleeping through the night or dancing at your grandkid's wedding without pain? If Susan's story resonates, type 1 in the comments and tell me, have you tried sweet potatoes for cramps? If not, start with 1 this week and share your results below. It's a simple step to stronger legs and fewer sleepless nights. Let's keep following Susan's journey to the next food that'll make your muscles sing. But first, hit that mop button if you're ready to kick cramps to the curb. Stay tuned for food number 2. It's a surprising one Susan never expected. Now let's move to the second food that gave Susan her stride back. Wild-caught salmon. If leg cramps make you dread long sits or evening rest, this fish could be your secret weapon. Seniors like Susan, our 68-year-old walker, often deal with cramps because aging muscles lose strength and blood flow slows, starving muscles of oxygen. Add in low omega-3 fats, and inflammation flares, tightening muscles into painful knots. A 2024 study in the American Journal of Geriatrics found that seniors with low omega-3 levels were 50% more likely to suffer frequent leg cramps. Salmon is a superstar here, delivering 2,000 milligrams of omega-3s per 4-ounce serving, twice the daily amount experts recommend for seniors. Omega-3s reduce inflammation, improve circulation, and keep muscles flexible, cutting cramp risk. Plus, salmon's vitamin D, 500 IU per serving, helps muscles contract smoothly, preventing spasms. Susan's cramps used to hit during movie nights, leaving her hobbling in pain. She feared she'd stop joining friends for outings. Then, she started eating salmon twice a week, and her cramps faded from 3 times weekly to barely once a month. How can you make this work? A 4-ounce salmon fillet, about the size of a deck of cards, is ideal. Bake it at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 minutes with a squeeze of lemon and a pinch of dill for flavor. Or grill it for 10 minutes if you love a smoky taste. Aim for 2 servings a week, paired with a hydrating drink like herbal tea, since dehydration worsens cramps. Susan enjoys hers with steamed asparagus, which adds magnesium for extra muscle support. Why is salmon so effective? Omega-3s lubricate muscle cells, easing tension that triggers cramps. Vitamin D ensures calcium reaches your muscles, preventing misfires that cause spasms. A 2023 study showed seniors eating fatty fish like salmon twice weekly reduced cramp severity by 45%. Salmon's protein, 22 grams per serving, also rebuilds muscle fibers, countering age-related muscle loss. Susan, who worried about falls, noticed stronger legs after a month, letting her walk farther. If you take blood thinners, check with your doctor, as omega-3s can thin blood slightly. For budget-conscious seniors, canned wild-caught salmon works just as well. Mix it into salads or patties for a cheap, cramp-fighting meal. Pro tip: choose wild-caught over farmed salmon for higher omega-3s and fewer toxins. Susan keeps canned salmon in her pantry for quick lunches, blending it with a bit of Greek yogurt for a creamy spread on whole-grain toast. She even convinced her skeptical husband to try it, and he's cramp-free now, too. Picture this: enjoying a pain-free evening with family, no cramps stealing your focus. If Susan's progress inspires you, type 2 in the comments and share. Do you eat salmon, or are you ready to try it? Start with 1 serving this week, and tell me how it feels. Let's follow Susan to our final food. It's a pantry staple she overlooked for years. But first, drop your age and 1 health goal in the comments. I'll craft a video tackling it next. Hit that like button if salmon's on your menu, and stay tuned for food number 3. It's a game changer. Our final food to keep Susan cramp-free and moving strong is spinach. If leg cramps catch you off guard during a walk or while climbing stairs, this leafy green could be your muscle's best friend. Seniors like Susan, our 68-year-old walker, often face cramps because aging nerves misfire, and low folate levels disrupt muscle recovery. A 2024 study in the Journal of Nutrition found that 65% of seniors with frequent leg cramps had folate deficiencies, weakening nerve signals and causing spasms. Spinach is a folate champion, delivering 194 micrograms per cooked cup, nearly half the daily need for seniors. Folate supports nerve health, ensuring muscles contract and relax smoothly. Plus, spinach's iron, 2.7 milligrams per serving, boosts oxygen flow to muscles, and its nitrates improve blood circulation, reducing cramp triggers. Susan used to wince climbing stairs to her porch, her calves seizing up, making her fear a fall. She felt her active life slipping away. Then she added spinach to her meals 3 times a week, and her cramps dropped from twice weekly to almost never. Here's how to do it. 1 cup of cooked spinach, about a small handful when raw, is perfect. Steam it for 3 minutes with a splash of olive oil to enhance nutrient absorption, or toss it raw into smoothies with a banana for a cramp-fighting duo. Aim for 3 servings weekly, paired with water to prevent dehydration, a common cramp cause. Susan loves her spinach sautéed with garlic as a dinner side, adding a magnesium boost from the olive oil. Why does spinach shine? Folate repairs nerve pathways, preventing the misfires that spark cramps. Iron ensures muscles get oxygen, reducing fatigue. Nitrates dilate blood vessels, easing muscle tension. A 2023 study showed seniors eating leafy greens like spinach thrice weekly cut cramp frequency by 35%. Spinach's low calorie count, 41 per cup, makes it ideal for seniors watching weight, and its fiber aids digestion, a bonus for those with sluggish systems. Susan, who struggled with tiredness, felt more energized for her walks after a month. If you're on blood thinners like warfarin, consult your doctor, as spinach's vitamin K can affect clotting. For variety, swap in kale or Swiss chard, which offer similar benefits. Pro tip: buy pre-washed spinach to save prep time, or freeze it for smoothies to lock in nutrients. Susan blends hers with berries and yogurt for a quick breakfast sharing. The recipe with her book club where 2 friends saw fewer cramps. Imagine climbing stairs or gardening without that sudden gripping pain. Spinach could mean chasing grandkids or dancing without worry. If Susan's turnaround excites you, type 3 in the comments and tell me, have you tried spinach, or will you add it this week? Try 1 cup and share your experience below. We've followed Susan from painful nights to stronger legs with sweet potatoes, salmon, and now spinach. Before we wrap up, drop your biggest health challenge in the comments. I'll make a video to solve it. Hit that like button if spinach is your new go-to, and stay tuned for our conclusion, where Susan's story comes full circle with a surprising twist. What if one simple change could stop your leg cramps and give you back your freedom? Let's wrap up Susan's story. Our 68-year-old walker, who went from sleepless nights and wincing steps to striding confidently again. 3 months ago, Susan's leg cramps trapped her in pain, making her dread walks, stairs, or even sitting through a family dinner. She feared losing her independence, maybe even needing help to get around. But today, she's back to her evening strolls, laughing with friends, and climbing her porch steps without a second thought. How? 3 foods, sweet potatoes, salmon, and spinach, changed everything. These aren't just foods, they're your ticket to stronger legs, better sleep, and a life without cramps holding you back. Let's recap how you can follow Susan's path, what happens if you don't, and why starting today could be your turning point. First, sweet potatoes. Packed with 475 milligrams of potassium and 33 milligrams of magnesium per medium spud, they calm overexcited muscles and prevent spasms. Bake 1 3 times a week, add a sprinkle of cinnamon, and pair it with water to stay hydrated. Susan's cramps dropped from nightly to once a week after 2 weeks. Second, wild-caught salmon. It's 2,000 milligrams of omega-3s and 500 IU of vitamin D per 4-ounce serving reduce inflammation and ensure smooth muscle contractions. Grill or bake it twice weekly, and Susan went from 3 cramps a week to 1 a month. Third, spinach. With 194 micrograms of folate and 2.7 milligrams of iron per cup, it repairs nerves and boosts oxygen to muscles. Steam it 3 times a week, and Susan's stair climbing pain vanished. These foods aren't magic. They're science-backed. simple and delicious, targeting the root causes of cramps, low minerals, poor circulation, and nerve misfires. What happens if you stick to old habits? Ignoring cramps risks more than discomfort. A 2024 study in geriatric medicine found untreated leg cramps increase fall risk by 30% in seniors, potentially leading to fractures or hospital stays. Susan once tripped during a cramp, bruising her knee and shaking her confidence. Chronic pain can also disrupt sleep, raising stress and blood pressure. Worst of all, you might skip activities you love. Gardening, dancing, or playing with grandkids, shrinking your world. But here's the flip side. Adding these foods can transform your life. Susan now walks a mile daily, sleeps soundly, and even joined a senior dance class. A 2023 study showed seniors eating nutrient-rich foods like these cut cramp frequency by up to 45%, boosting mobility and mood. Imagine feeling 10 years younger, moving without fear, and enjoying every moment. Here's your action plan. This week, buy 1 sweet potato, a can of wild-caught salmon, and a bag of spinach. Try Susan's favorites. Bake a sweet potato with butter, mix salmon into a salad, and sauté spinach with garlic. Eat each food 2 to 3 times weekly. Drink 6 to 8 glasses of water daily. And check with your doctor if you're on medications like blood thinners or diuretics. Small steps lead to big wins. Susan started with 1 sweet potato and felt stronger in days. To make it easy, prep meals ahead. Susan freezes spinach for smoothies and keeps canned salmon handy. If budget's tight, canned salmon and frozen spinach are affordable and just as effective. Commit to 1 month, and you could be like Susan, telling friends how you ditched cramps naturally. I'm Dr. Will Smith from Quality Senior Living, and I've seen thousands of seniors reclaim their strength with simple changes like these. Your legs deserve to feel strong, your nights deserve to be restful, and you deserve to live fully. Don't let cramps steal another moment. If this video inspired you, hit that like button. It helps us reach more seniors like you. Comment A if you love these tips, B if you want more, and share which food you'll try first. Drop your age and biggest health worry below. I'll make a video tackling it next. Subscribe to Quality Senior Living and tap the bell so you never miss a health-boosting tip. Share this video with a friend who needs it. Your share could change their life. Here's the shocking truth. Leg cramps aren't just a nuisance. They're a warning sign your body's begging for nutrients. Ignore them, and you risk losing the active life you love. Start today, and you could be walking, dancing, or sleeping, pain-free in weeks. Susan's proof it works. She's planning a hiking trip with her grandkids next month, something she never dreamed possible. You can do this too. Thank you for watching, for trusting us with your health, and for taking this step toward a stronger you. Stay tuned for our next video, where we'll tackle another senior health challenge with practical, life-changing tips. Until then, eat smart, move strong, and live free. See you soon.